In section 9.3, we will look at how to find the determinant of a matrix. We will know we're looking for the determinant of a matrix because we will see two bars around our matrix that look like absolute value bars. These absolute value looking bars mean for you to find the determinant. They may be around the name of the matrix or around the matrix itself. I'm making up a matrix here just as an example. We'll start with the easiest case, which is taking the determinant of a matrix that is a 2 by 2, meaning 2 rows and 2 columns. To take the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix, we start by multiplying, almost like cross multiplication. We'll start by multiplying the A times D, and then we'll subtract multiplying by the other cross product of C times B. Let's try an example. Let's look at example A. Notice we know that we are trying to find the determinant even if they didn't list that out in the example's instructions because of the bars around the 2 by 2 matrix. We see the absolute value type bars around the matrix, which lets us know that we're looking for the determinant. So, when finding the determinant, we start by multiplying the A times the D term, which in this case is the -1 times the 9, which is 9. Then we subtract and we multiply the B and C terms, which in this case are -2 and -3, which will give us -6. Be careful. That means that we are actually subtracting a -6, which will turn into addition. So that means that we're actually going to add 9 plus 6, which actually gives us a determinant value of the number 15. Let's try another example. Let's look at problem B. On problem B, we'll start the same way. Again, we're looking at taking the determinant. We'll start by multiplying the A and D terms, which is the 0 and the 5. Well, 0 times 5 just gives us 0. Then we'll subtract, multiplying the B and C terms, which in this example are 1 and 2. So 1 times 2 in this example will give us 2. Notice, though, that we are taking 0 minus 2, which actually will give us a value of -2 for our determinant for this particular matrix. So, taking the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix is not overly complicated. What about taking the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix? Taking the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix is a little bit different and has a pattern to it. In order to take the determinant of a 3 by 3 matrix, we will start by taking the entry A and multiplying it by the matrix, the 2 by 2 matrix that is left by actually deleting its row and its column. So we will multiply A by the determinant of the matrix of E, F, H, I. That 2 by 2 matrix times A will be our first value that we're looking for. That will be the first value in our sequence that we're going to look for. Next, we actually are going to subtract our middle term. And our middle term will start by looking at the entry B and multiplying it by the determinant of the matrix, of the 2 by 2 matrix left by deleting its row and its column. So we will look at the determinant of the matrix DFGI. Note